So if you want to start increase your communication skills, you should practice for a grammar and vocabulary on daily basis.
Not increase, enhance or improve. You can use either of them.
For enhance your communication skills, you should practice for grammar or vocabulary on a daily basis. Also, you should be a good listener. For first of all, for being a good communicator, you should be a good listener to understand others' points. So you can put your points in front of them, and you should make easy language to make them understand. Also, you should speak in front of others without hesitation, and you should.
I totally agree with my friend. If we will do regular practice and if we regular in anything, we can enhance our communication skills. If we will do daily practice, vocabularies, grammar, and etc., then we can enhance our communication skills. And reading is also important for enhanced communication skills. For enhancing
Our communication skill.
our communication skills.
Okay, you have said the same kind of point that she has already discussed.
Also seeking feedback from others, so you can understand your mistakes, and you can work on it for improving your mistakes. And also um,
Okay.
For speaking English, we don't need to make environment for study. Even for we are thinking about in English and what is happening around us. We think in English, and that is delivered in English. So it is easy for us.
And listening is also important. We should watch very easy video that you easily understand and use that words in our daily basis life. And also practice in the front of mirror to enhance our communication skills.
For speaking English, we don't need to like person or people in YouTube, in social media. Everything is available. There are many apps like Ace Fluency app, English Conversation app, so we can speak in other in that apps.
Through those applications, we can enhance. We don't need any person
Yes.
in
If
person.
nobody wants to speak in English.
Okay. What about others? What do you want to say after listening to them? Them.
As my friend said, both listening and speaking plays an important role if you want to improve your English. Because first of all, you need to improve your listening skills, and to do that, you can listen to songs or watch movies, and also listen to audiobooks available on the internet for free, of course. By listening to those audiobooks and movies or songs, you will get to you will come with you will learn about different kind of accent available worldwide, and there are a lot of people who use different kind of pronunciation of different words. Like in London, they use different kind of pronunciation words and different words for, like they use color, they have different spelling of same word. Like in UK, they use color, different spelling of
Like
color.
in American English, we have different spelling of color, COLOR. In British English, we have COLOUR. So that's what you are saying, trying to say. But how to enhance our communication skills?
By listening to audio-based books,
So audiobooks can help. So do they help you a lot?
I listen to few of them, and on YouTube, if you search, you will able to find a video of 2 minutes or 1 minute, and they will teach you like 5 to 6, 10 words, which you can use on daily basis.
Okay.
Daily conversation.
So what about others? Do you really think that by just going to some of the applications, especially YouTube or some social media apps, that can help you to speak English in real life? What do you want to say, ma'am?
Good evening to all. In my opinion, first learning a language take times. Nobody can be a good speaker in an overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It take a lot of efforts, and you should be patient.
So it requires a lot of efforts.
So I'm going to tell some suggestions that can help you to be better in English. First, start reading a book. Start at least you should read one lesson in a day, and please don't pick very heavy book. I had started reading book from self-help book because self-help book not only give you words, it will also motivate you to keep learning something. And other thing that can help you to improve your communication skill is that first of all, don't compare yourself. If you see a person who's better than you, then you start criticizing yourself.
So that is not good.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens when people look at when they look at somebody speaking better than them, they start thinking why I'm not able to speak like him or her. It requires a lot of practice. Might be that person has done a lot of practice before you. So English cannot be learned in an overnight. It takes time. It is a slow going process. So what about others? Anybody else who wants to say something?
I partially agree with my friend.
Agree
with my friend. She says that reading is the only, or reading is the only source if you want to enhance your communication skill. But it is not as much as.
So did you say reading is the only thing?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't hear her properly. She said
But she
it is.
mentioned.
So you are trying to say that reading is not important.
Reading is not important as much, because if we want to enhance here we are not talking about like how to improve your reading. We are talking about enhanced communication skills.
Enhancing.
Enhancing matter is that if we see other peoples like European peoples, they uneducated people also know English very
But
well.
how do we get to know that those people are uneducated? Because literacy rate is very high in those countries.
But sir, I'm talking about those.
Might be you are thinking that in India, if somebody is uneducated, if that person is not going to the school, still that person can speak Hindi.
Yes.
So that's why you are saying that in
Yes.
UK, if somebody does not go to school, that person is able to speak
Yes.
English.
So environment.
But hardly anybody is there who doesn't go to school. That's their first language. But we are living in a country where English is not our first language. So it is a second language. So we do not have to compare ourselves with them. Like she also has mentioned that we should not compare ourselves with others. So you are saying reading is not important. Anybody who agrees with that, he's saying reading is not important.
I don't agree with him. There are 4 pillars. Reading is also important, and writing. If you are not read any book, so you can't speak 4.
So you said that 4 pillars are there
Yeah.
for
Reading,
learning a language.
Yeah.
So which pillar do you want to hoist the flag of your communication skills first?
All are very precious for us, because if you want to learn any language, so it is very important.
But which one is the first one that we need to look at?
Reading.
Reading is first then.
Yeah. If you read, then you can get to know how can we speak and how the words can write.
Can be
Can
written.
be right. Also, number of time we procrastinate ourselves, like I will read tomorrow and I will do something.
We keep on
tomorrow.
procrastinating. Like tomorrow is the day when I'll start practicing.
Also, number of time if someone will say like your communication skills are not good, then we start reading and doing something. In one day we start listening and do reading and writing in a one day. So we should make a schedule, then it will not impact so much in our mind, and we can easily.
So we should follow a routine according to you. Anybody else who wants to say something?
Yes, I add one point.
I want to add.
I want to add this one point in reading. If we will read any book, we learn many words and we know his meaning,
Its meaning.
and we learned that word and we use that word in our daily routine. That
Okay.
reading is also is important for our enhancing communication
For
skills.
enhancing our communication skills or for taking our communication skills to the next level. What about others?
And pronunciation is also
But how can
important.
we improve our pronunciation? A lot of people ask me this question, and I want to ask the same question.
If we will not speak properly, then I search.
But most of the time, the problem is that whatever that we pronounce at home, we always think that that is pretty much correct. If we knew it was incorrect, we would have gone on with that, because there is a mindset of everyone. Whenever you speak, you do not have any person around who can correct you. So, how to enhance our pronunciation?
By listening to native speakers
Mhm.
and by listening to you as well, because
Okay,
you are our teacher and
Record your voice.
all right.
because you are our teacher and we can
But when I speak, most of the people do not pay attention, huh? Otherwise, they would have, because I have just taught you opportunity. No problem, because you have been, because problem with the pronunciation is that we have been saying things like this since our birth. Like after our birth, we started practicing Hindi and other local languages. So that's why we have that kind of a problem. Sometime people have mother tongue influence, sometime regional tongue influence. So that is pretty much influenced. Like our communication skills when it comes to English, that is pretty much influenced by those languages that we speak 24 into 7. Yes, what about others? Madam, you want to say something? He has said that reading is not important.
By reading, you expand your knowledge.
You again expand.
You can expand your knowledge, and other things are also important. If you want to speak better, so you should give some time to speaking. At least you should speak at least for 15 to 20 minutes. Whenever I miss this practice, next day I feel more underconfident, and I start pronouncing words incorrectly that I know already. So speaking is also important, and you should also listen to others. Sometimes we don't want to listen to others, we just try to speak because our goal is speaking. So by listening, you can improve yourself.
So goal should be speaking only or something else? What do you want to say, Miss Spectacles?
How to enhance our communication skills. So first is we are learn any English, so we do hard work. And
If we want to learn any language,
if we want to learn any language, so we do hard work, and
we should work hard.
We should work hard, and we make notes and revise regularly, and try to speak front of others.
In front of others. Okay. Yes.
And in the English language, writing is important. Writing is not that much important, but speaking is more important.
So you are saying, she's saying writing is not that much important, but speaking is given preference.
It depends on your goal. If you want to
Yeah,
be
it
a
depends
writer-
on your goal, yes.
If you want to be a writer, so where writing is much more important than speaking.
Mhm.
A lot of people can write better English, but they are not very comfortable when it comes to speaking.
Yeah, I have seen number of people.
So it depends what is your goal. So my goal is I want to be a writer, so that is why I try to give a lot of time in writing. So it depends
So
what the situation, like what is the situation is.
And without any grammar, so you can don't speak. You have lots of mistake in grammar. So we should also learn grammar.
Yes, but I think grammar is endless. So if you are a beginner, so try to learn few lessons, not spend a lot of time in grammar, just remembering the rules.
and one problem that I might have seen that some of the teachers, they start giving the knowledge of grammar which is not required for a beginner. They try to teach some advanced lessons. So first we need to understand the level of a student, and from that scratch we should start. So what about your suggestion when it comes to learning a language? What are the things that a person should do at the beginning?
I want to add some points. Like when a newborn baby born, we always say like our father's name, dad, and he's when he get when he start speaking, he firstly say their parents' name like dad, mom, and other thing. And also we teach newborn baby Hindi words because he can pronounce easily because of these words.
You're trying to
So,
say that, like after the birth of a baby, initial years, the baby learns to speak the local language or the language of their home, which is pretty much Hindi.
yeah, because of listening, and
We learn a language by paying a lot of emphasis on
listening and
listening. Okay,
reading also.
reading. Or Sapna, what do you want to say?
Read books also important.
Reading books. Okay. And you, Mister?
But sir, we have to speak in correct way, not in.
Okay, somebody has also written here the goal should be speaking, writing, listening, and understanding it correct manner. But who will teach us the correct manner? We cannot be surrounded by teachers or the people, those who are always correcting us. Yes, what do you want to say?
In my opinion, if we if we if we have a goal to learn a language, then and we do not have any teacher to correct us, then we can correct us by ourselves
Mhm.
by listening to people and reading books. And also, only speaking is not important. We should also speak correctly. If our grammar and vocabulary is not correct, and we
Okay,
are
as you are a student, so what are the things that you do to enhance your communication skills?
listening to people and reading books.
But it is not with everyone. Others are not getting people to speak to or listen to. But now internet is like serving that purpose. Yes. Anything else?
I don't agree with Anand. Like if you are riding a bike, so you should have to sit on the bike. If you will not speak, then how you will learn? If you are speaking wrong, then other people will correct you.
Okay, he is trying to say that if somebody learns to ride a bike, so by just giving a user manual or by giving some instruction on the paper, that person will definitely endanger his or the person who is sitting next, his life in danger. So we should sit on the
Bike.
okay, on the driving seat.
Yeah.
But my point is that only speaking is not important. To speak in
He is not saying like speaking is not important. He is saying speaking plus other aspects of language or language. Yes.
Knowledge is also important. When we speak something, so we have to should correct knowledge about that thing. So we are able to speak and other listens to you.
Okay.
And I would like to add some more points. If you want to enhance your communication skill, you can listen to the sports channels like cricket match, commentary, and other things as well. Then you can enhance your.
Okay. Yeah, you can find the field of interest if you are interested in watching cricket matches. So
Football and-
commentary can help you a lot. But how often do we listen to the commentary? Because we get engrossed into that particular match, we get lost in that. Sometime our emotions are running high. We forget about the commentators. We simply think, oh my god, I need four, like India needs 4 runs in one ball. So I don't care what the commentator is saying. All right, nice. Or koi, you haven't spoken anything, mister. You look very educated.
That music and movies can help can enhance communication skills. But
Mhm.
I totally disagree with him because if we listen music and watch movies, so we do watch entertainment purpose, not for a learning purpose. So to enhance our communication skills, we have to
Mhm.
socialize and you can watch YouTube learning purpose, learning knowledge.
Mhm. So we can watch YouTube. But the problem is that there are a number of things that we can choose, but they are quite distracting. It is very difficult to focus on one particular channel on YouTube, and those notifications are always there to distract us. What about others? Is it easy to learn something online?
Also, there are so many YouTube channels who don't teach us
Which
correctly,
do not.
which do not teach correctly.
Yes, nowadays everybody becomes a teacher.
Yeah, because they want views only, so useless topics sometimes. So it's not.
They
so
select some pointless topics.
Yeah. So for a better, for a for a enhance our communication skill, we have to choose a great YouTube channel. So it's not available sometimes.
Yeah, there are thousands of channels we can choose from, but the problem is that most of the channels which are there, they advertise a lot, and most of the time they are not good. They simply say that by learning 50 words or 50 sentences, you will become a native speaker.
They work on quality.
They make tall claims.
Not quantity. They work on quantity, not in quality.
So they give quantity, not quality.
Yeah.
But every video they claim that by watching this particular video, you will become a good speaker of English. And again, they are posting another video, uploading another video. And they have thousands of videos on the same topic, how to learn English in 30 days. And they have been posting these kind of videos for more than 2 years or 3 years. Still, their 30 days are not completed.
But sir, they provide how to speak this sentence to in English. There becomes like people how to.
So don't you think that by just making some sentences, it is going to be very difficult?
Yes.
Because there are thousands of sentences. We should learn the core. We should learn how to translate so that we can translate, and vocabulary can help us to understand those different emotions, expressions, because we need words to express our emotions. And sentences only convey the thoughts, but grammar rules are there. Yes, madam, do you want to say something more? You read a lot and you want to be a writer. So, if somebody wants to be a writer, so what are the things that person has to do except writing? Because I understand that for writer, writing is important.
A person should have a lot of words, because in speaking we don't need a lot of word or a very tough words. But when you write something, grammar is also important in writing, and words, like you should have good commands on words, I think. And we know words, but we don't know how to use them. So this is the biggest problem for a writer.
So there is a person called Narendra. He is saying that by connecting to the call centers, we can help, like it can help us to improve communication skills. What do you want to say? By talking to some of the agents from call centers, can we enhance our communication skills? Don't you think they are quite scripted?
Yes. They have only few sentences. They repeat again and again.
They keep on repeating. We never say repeat and again together, because repeat means again. So avoid again, either again or repeat. Yes, mister. What else do you want to see? Let's say, sorry, after hearing or after listening to them.
And also, we don't know that who is the person who is sitting in that call center. And they also don't know English. That's why they are working there.
So we should go to some offline centers like I am running, where we can understand the basics, and then we can go online and we can judge who is right or who is wrong. And that judgment can be learned from schools also, if we have good quality teachers in our school. So do you have any environment of speaking in your school or at your home?
No, sir.
And what about the teacher of English in your school?
So they are also quite okay.
Okay, they don't speak much.
Yes, sir.
They speak Hindi.
Yes, sir.
Oh, right.
English.
So English, Hindi plus English. Or Miss Spectacles, what do you want to say?
We learn any language, so we have a good teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have known the good teacher, so we have not learned easily.
And the problem is that on YouTube, everybody wants to be a teacher. So you can simply watch anybody's video. But if you are offline, then people can judge you a lot. But there, if I don't want to watch, but still I go to that channel, I'm just checking the mistakes of that particular teacher. That will boost the confidence of that teacher, because I have got a review. I have got a view. Yes, mister, what do you want to say? You are pretty much online most of the time. So, yes. How do you practice English?
Frankly speaking, I mostly watch Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And there is one web series I love to watch a lot, Taking Letters. because
Pre-key.
Peaky Blinders.
Okay, blinders. I don't know. I might have seen it, the promo of that. There is a lot of
There's a
violence in that.
Thomas Shelby.
Yes, baggy cap or something. Yes, it is a British series. Yes.
They use British accent
So do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
So the story is very catchy and
Catchy. Okay.
And in the beginning, they are making a plot of a story. And after season third and fourth, the story became a more exciting.
Okay.
So
Is it helping the purpose?
yes, basically by listening to the web series, by listening to
By
the-
just watching
by
it.
just watching and listening to what they are talking about.
And another important thing is that we have captions also. And in YouTube, you have captions. Captions? What do we call it? Subtitles? Sorry. And in movies also, we have subtitles so that we can understand them. So the time is running out. We will have more interactive discussions like this. So thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye together. Okay.